What is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about a Sony fanboy being cringy once again. It's not a thing these guys are definitely short of. Is cringe. So he says a tale of two companies. Now I understand why Bungie employees were ecstatic about the PlayStation acquisition. Sony is treating them like kings and queens. Look how Xbox treats their newly absorbed employees like a piece of dog ass, no less. Happy developer equals quality game. So, this is so much misinformation, so much misinformation and slander. It is just ridiculous. So he's talking about Sony. He has this quote about Sony, how Sony offers their employees, a bunch of employees, 1.2 billion retention incentive plans. So this program is to keep them making games because pretty much throughout the industry. Once devs complete a game, they usually leave that project. It's throughout the entire industry, so they want to keep their employees on the team pretty much. So great move from Sony right there. But it's like, why can't you just say great for Sony for doing this? Why do you have to slander Microsoft in the meanwhile? Because this other comment is just dumb. Because he posts this article as well. It says Activision won't recognize Raven Software's Kuwait Workers Union. So he's blaming Microsoft for this, when it's like the deal hasn't even been finalized between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard yet. So why is Microsoft being blamed for this? It just makes no sense. It's just slander and misinformation at this point. Like, this guy is a complete clown, but who didn't know that already? But let's see what people got to say about this. Happy developer, quotation marks, and something about, I guess, like a scandal that happened at Naughty Dog Studios. Then he says, Sony is a way better company to work with than Microsoft. It's countless of statements from developers that have confirmed this throughout the years. Okay. Xbox by law can't do anything until the ink is dry. How is that their fault? That's all under its current management. Yeah. How are you going to blame somebody for something they're not responsible for? That just makes no sense right there. You do know that Activision Blizzard is not owned by Microsoft yet. They signed an agreement and intention to buy the company. The actual merger will take place probably by June 2023. Some people don't think before posting. They just want attention. Yeah. So this person says, yes, Sony is the best. Kevin Hart, some exec, calls him a money whore. Okay. Sony using the rest of their acquisition money to make sure people don't leave. Makes you wonder why they want to leave. Maybe they know Sony really isn't good to work for. LOL, no, literally all developers say Sony is better to work for than that Xbox. Why are these dudes so butthurt, bro? Why are they so butthurt? Jeez, Xbox? No, okay. LMA 1.2 billion to keep them. Why are they so desperate? So the real cost of Bungie will be $4.8 million. LOL, insane. Activision and Blizzard is not under Microsoft control. That's on Bobby. But dealing in reality is not your specialty. Whereas Sony is begging developer to stay. If they were so awesome to work for, why are the retention offers for those wanting to leave? Not to mention that Microsoft doesn't even own Activision yet. Not until late 2023. Bungie employees are very happy to work for Sony. Once again, I guess they're bringing up PS4 and PS5 live service games that Sony is announcing they're doing. Okay. So close. I don't get why they just get praise PlayStation. Why they can't just say congratulations to PlayStation for doing good things? Why do you have to try to slander Microsoft in the meanwhile and say some heinous stuff too? Like, what the hell? How you gonna blame Microsoft for the bad management going on in Activision right now? They don't even own Activision right now. So I just don't get these guys. It makes you think how Microsoft can handle all of its studios. They get effing loads, especially after buying Activision. They literally don't own the company yet. How can they have any authority over Activision Blizzard? LOL. Activision is not part of Xbox yet. Sony is bribing Bungie employees to stay, and that should cap. And this treatment reflects on the quality of output of first-party studios. It also explains why Xbox first-party is full of contractors, and why they desperately outsource to others, Crystal Dynamics. You are presenting a twisted view of facts. Bungie is not a public company, so acquisition is already effective, and Sony can offer incentives to what are already their employees. Activision is a public company, and until FTC does not greenlight acquisition, Xbox can do nothing. He knows and he doesn't care. All he wants to do is present Xbox in a bad light. Yeah. Sony good, Xbox bad. That's all they do on this side of Twitter right here. The union thing with Activision Blizzard has nothing to do with Xbox treats their employees, though. Tells of someone who has not done his research, Microsoft doesn't own Activision Blizzard yet. While Sony treats them better, that title of the right is misleading. Spencer has talked about how they would change stuff. The head of Activision has even said he might not be around when the deal closes. Okay, now you're just reaching. LOL, no correlation anywhere. To be honest, Microsoft doesn't have control of Activision yet. Yeah. PlayStation Studios is the best place to be, no doubt about it. Bit weird when no money has actually changed hands yet. Have fun screaming at clouds, buddy. False nudes, but they both equally treat their employees well. Yeah, isn't Microsoft one of the best places to work at, to be honest? I thought that was like one of the best places to work at, like, to be honest. We just being honest about it. You do know that Activision Blizzard is not technically yet owned by Microsoft. The thing has nothing to do with Xbox either, but nice narrative as always. People that make fun of other gaming systems instead of shutting up. Okay. Microsoft doesn't own the company yet. If you want attention to go ahead on PlayStation, I'm sure Sony ponies would be in seconds. Let's see. Is this you? Okay. What does a retention bonus and a union have to do with each other? LMAO. This is worse than people thinking Sony has Halo. Although the clickbait BS needs to be reported. Yeah, this is definitely slander at this point. Like, this is definitely slander. I get console word troller, but how do you lie so blatantly and sleep at night? I don't know how they do it. What? Microsoft doesn't own Activision Blizzard yet. This post is dumb as F. What part of Activision will continue to operate independently from Xbox until the deal is complete in June 2023? Don't you understand? As of right now, Activision is still an independent company, and there's literally nothing Microsoft can do about it. None of these deals are finalized, first of all, and second, Sony's deal is overpaid out of desperation on Microsoft is pretty much the same, but with the goal of none of the giants such as Apple, Amazon, and Google. Absolute horse ass. The disrespect from this kid, facepalm. Does this dumbass know that Xbox hasn't even taken over Activision yet? The deal hasn't even gone through yet. Yeah, this dude's just getting roasted in the comment sections. This person says, happy devs is better than better games. Okay. Like he said, the tale of two companies. Xbox doesn't even own them yet. Yeah. Look how Xbox treats their new employees. Literally a lie. That's definitely a lie. Narrative manipulation. They love to lie on this app right here about Xbox. This is what it looks like when people don't know what they are talking about. And the biggest piece of S will get a huge payday when the deal is completed. Say it ain't so. Says Activision Blizzard, who is acting independently, it is literally illegal for Microsoft to interfere with the business of Activision Blizzard before they finalize. Man, delete this S. Microsoft doesn't own that company yet. The F you expect them to do. This tweet is disingenuous as F. Yeah. Very disingenuous with these Sony guys, but who is really shocked at this point? They will spin any narrative to say Xbox is bad while Sony is good, even if it makes no sense and it's just plain lies. So I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.